Everybody, hello, hello. Hopefully the music isn't too loud, or I'm gonna turn it down a smidge. Very loud in my headphones. But hello, hello. Um, but I thought we would try a starting soon thing, just because it's Thursday morning, and I wanted to give people time to get here for us to open the packs here. But welcome. It is the morning of day one of our 12-hour marathon 1,000 follower affiliate anniversary celebration thing. The plan today is we'll open. I have 5 booster packs. Um, you know, if I want to, I'll probably be reading every card, and so 5 packs. That we can eat. I could probably easily fill like an hour and a half with 5 packs. We'll see. There's probably not going to be as much text on these as like a Metazoo card or anything, though. So we'll see. Yeah. So the plan: we'll open some magic packs, and then in about 3 hours we have Deep Rock Galactic with Kumi, Artie, and DJ. And then I don't know how long they plan on playing. I was just planning on playing with them till they're done with me. And then we'll play some Monster Hunter. And that'll probably be today. Tomorrow is just going to be kind of a grab bag of random whatever we feel like playing, I guess. Hi, Fiverr. Thank you, sweetheart. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right, sweetheart. Hope you're having a good morning. It is 11:12 a.m. over here. The sun is beaming through my window right in my face, sitting at my computer. So, super, super excited. The lighting is much better, like with the sun coming through the window, right? Much better. Hi, Brad. Mwah, how you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. You're very good, Brad. And I'm very proud of you, sweetheart. Anyway, I have 5 Lorwyn Eclipsed packs. I managed to find these at Walmart yesterday. So we'll open these. And yeah, do you guys want the... Is the BGM at an okay volume right now? Do you guys want the BGM at all? It's 7 p.m. for you? I see. Other window, not mine. I see. Yeah, it's like right out there. Then it'll... In like 30 minutes, it probably won't be right on my face, but anyway. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all are having a good week. Yeah. Okay. So, I gotta tuck in my chair here. The Racer Keo X. This webcam does not have a super long cord. The cord is not as long as the old one with the ring light. So I gotta be careful not to yank this thing off the desk. So I have 5. There's 3 here, and then 2 up there. They put these in like these square cardboard blister packs now, instead of like the ones with the hourglass kind of shape where you like pinch the sides and then flip the top open to pull the pack out. So these are recyclable, so I will be recycling these. That's good, because the booster packs, like the wrappers themselves, aren't recyclable at all. So get this open. It's kind of like a vanilla folder kind of deal here. Oh, maybe. Okay. there's a lot of like wiggle room in here, so it's not as like, I think they still have this groove here, like the old blister pack. Whatever. Going to throw those over there, pick them up later, go upstairs next time. I'm just gonna get all these open right now. Yeah, they tried for I think core set 15. Oh, these are different pack arts. That's really exciting. There's different pack art. That's fun. They haven't done that for a while. Was it core set 15? I don't know. I wasn't really playing around then, but one of the sets they tried another one of these. They tried putting them in like little cardboard boxes. If open the cards in them. The people didn't like them because the cards wiggled around and got edged wear and stuff, so they only did it for that one set. Okay. There's a Merfolk. So we have 3 or 4 pack arts. Pokemon usually does 4 pack arts, right? These do open a little easier than the other blister packs. Those ones are kind of, but okay. So we got 2 Merfolk packs, 2 of these goblin lady guy. I think those are goblins, and this lady. I haven't opened any Lorwyn Eclipsed till now. Let me shuffle packs here. I don't know the pack trick of this set. We'll open the pack out with the lady on it left. We'll alternate Goblin and Merfolk. Alright. So, is there a lore on the pack? No, it was just on the blister pack. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. The booster packs are not recyclable because it's what does it say? Multi-layer. So last time we opened Magic cards on stream, the webcam died. It killed the old webcam. We're just gonna go through the first pack, and then we'll figure out where the rare is, or maybe not. Usually, Magic I don't really bother doing the pack trick at all. These cards feel okay. These ones definitely weren't printed in Japan. I don't think so. These don't feel like Japan Magic cards. They're kind of rough. Not super glossy or anything. Okay. This is a Surly Farrier. It's a Kithkin citizen. 1 green, 1 colorless for a 2/2. You can tap him to target creature you control gets +1/+1, gains vigilance until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. I don't care what the others say. Luck left us during the invasion. The only thing we can trust now is our own grit. So Lorwyn, so powerful this time? We'll see. Lorwyn, this is return to an older set or setting in Magic's multiverse called Lorwyn, and Lorwyn has like there's a daytime mode in Lorwyn, and then every 100 years the plane flips to this nighttime mode where everybody turns like evil. So, in Lorwyn Eclipsed, it's like the day and night are happening at the same time. So there's that. Okay. That's okay. You can tap him to give a guy +1/+1 in vigilance. That's not bad. Not bad. 2/2 for 2. Little ability there. Cinder Strike for 1 red. Sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may blight 1. You may put a -1/-1 counter on a creature you control. You may blight 1. Okay, so it deals 2 damage to target creature. It deals 4 damage to that creature instead if the spell's additional cost was paid. Gotcha. Excuse me. If I am to gutter out, at least you will burn. I don't know what gutter out means. Okay, so the plane has Kithkin, which are like little guys. Kind of like no others. Free folk, merfolk, goblins. I think they're called boggarts in Lorwyn. Elves and elemental people like this. There's probably more than that. Okay, we have a green card, a red card, and a black card. Barbed Bloodletter. It's equip artifact equipment for 2 mana. Flash, so that means you can play it at any time. Essentially, when it enters, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains Wither until end of. Oh, okay. So it deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/- counters. And then equipped creature gets +1/+2. Costs 2 to equip. So ideally, you'd be flashing this in when something is going to die from a burn spell, because it gives them +2 toughness, or you could use it when you're blocking and you flash it in, or if you're attacking, you flash it in, and then they deal Weather, and you get some counters on them. It's a neat combat trick, for sure. For sure. Stratosaurer. It's an elemental. It looks almost like it has pterosaur wing, or like early. It has early bird wings. Look there, it's got the dew claw or whatever that's called. The one's there. I guess it could be bat wings, but that looks more like a bird hand. That's actually, I like that. That's fun. There was my uncle really likes dinosaurs. I think he likes it maybe more than I do, if that's even possible. And he had they came up to visit one Thanksgiving, or just on a whim, and he brought this little book called Birds of the Mesozoic, I think. It's this little book, maybe, it's not very big, but it is very thick, and it's like a field guide to basically every single bird from the Mesozoic era that we know of, even very fragmentary ones. It has lots of cool illustrations, and there was a clade of bird in the Mesozoic that their wings folded backwards. So where a bird's wing folds kind of here and then down, they folded backwards, and I think. And there were birds that had fleshy membranes instead of feathers. Very cool. Anyway, see, I could stretch one pack into 30 minutes if I wanted to. Anyway, he's very cool. I like him. We don't get to see his feet, and I don't know I think that's a guy on a paraglider chasing him. But I like his beak. Looks very goosey. But it looks like he has teeth coming out of his bottom jaw. Okay, what does he do? It's an elemental for 5 mana. It's a 3/5 for 5. Okay. Flying, when it enters, target creature gains flying until. Okay, and it has landslide. That seems pretty good. It's a 3/5 flyer that you can play late game or mid game when you have enough land mana, or anything, you know, if you can get them out somehow. Or if you have them in your hand pretty early game, you can land cycle him. So you discard him, you pay 2 mana, discard him, and then you search your deck for another land card. It's just a big guy that you can land cycle, a classic. But this one flies. I really like this art though. It's very wistful. It's very wistful. It gives him a sense of scale too, because he's in the sky. But it's still hard to tell how big he is exactly, because we don't know how. He could be very close to the camera, and this guy's kind of far away, or he's huge, and this guy's gonna like land on his back. Anyway, also some flavor text. Wise travelers take advantage of the wind that always blows in its wake. Very fun. Like him. Okay, we now have pulled one card of every color from the pack. This is Reluctant Doonguard. I don't think it's Dungard. Doonguard. It's a 3 mana 4/4. It's above curve, right? I think that's how that works. This creature enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. Whenever a creature you control enters, well, this creature has a -1/-1 counter on it. Remove a -1/-1. Yeah, so it's above curve, right? 3 mana 4/4, but it enters with 2 -1/-1. So it's effectively a 2/2 for 3. But when you summon 2 more guys, it then becomes a 4. So you can play it on turn 3 if you want, if you can. It's possible to cast this or earlier, and then after 2 more creatures or 2 tokens, if you can make tokens, you get it to a 4/4. So okay, that's interesting. Spiral into Solitude. It's an enchantment. It's an aura enchantment. For 2 mana, enchanted creature can't attack or block, so it's pacifism. But you can pay 2, blight 1, so you put a -1/-1 counter on a creature you control. Sacrifice this aura, exile enchanted creature. So it's a pacifism with some extra spice. So effectively for 4 mana, you can into a -1/-1 counter on one of your guys. Which you could put on your Reluctant Downguard, because that would make it a 1/1, but when you summon another guy, it gets bigger again. So you could. That's some nice synergy right there. That's fun. So for 4 mana and a -1/-1, you can exile the guy instead of just can't attack or block, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. You can get this out early for 2 mana, and then next turn, exile it. So you can deal with an early threat with that. These cards are fun. I like these guys. Wary Farmer. We have our first multicolored card. It's a 3 mana 3/3, so just right on curve. Kithkin Citizen. At the beginning of your end step. If another creature entered the battlefield under your control this turn, surveil 1. Look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. The only farm hands I need are my own. He's plowing his field, I guess. But that looks like fire. So I don't know. And then like it's like spiky. Okay. So lots of ETB triggers so far with Kithkin. Lasting Tarfire. It's a 2 mana enchantment. At the beginning of each end step, if you put a counter on a creature this turn, this enchantment deals 2 damage to each opponent. Okay. So it just sits there, and whenever you move a counter around or get a counter, it shocks all your opponents. That's okay for 2 mana. The first uncommon. That definitely makes sense for an okay. Fair enough. I don't think this is bad at all. This is probably better in like standard or a format where that's not singleton like Commander. Yeah. So yeah, because there's ways to put counter. This would be pretty good in a proliferate deck, for sure. Each end step, so it doesn't trigger more than one time. So you can only proc this once at the end of your end step, because if you put a counter. But there's ways, definitely many ways to get additional counters on. I mean, our Surly Farrier does that, right? Or does it just gives them? No, it doesn't give them counter. It gives them. No counter from our Surly Farrier. Barbed Bloodletter. Oh, on a creature. So it doesn't have to be your own creature. So, Barbed Bloodletter would do that with its Wither effect. Anyway, there's plenty of ways to proc this. What began as a rivalry between two petty marauders ended in a field soaked in tar, soot, and flame. Hi, CJ! You made it just in time. We're into our... this is the first pack. We're into our uncommons. Puka's Eye. The 2-mana artifact. When this artifact enters, draw a card, then choose a color. This artifact becomes the chosen color. Pay 3, tap this. Tap Puka's Eye. Draw a card, activate only if there are 5 colors among permanents. So, very good in a... This is probably pretty good in this format because there's lots of multicolored cards. So, like, our Wary Farmer counts as a green and a white creature. So, this is probably better in the constructed than any, really. It's a draw engine. And you can make it a color, too. So, you could put it in a 4-color deck, like, or play multiple copies of Puka's Eye, make all 4 different colors, and then you're good. And a bunch of cards. It's fun. I like him. It's interesting. How you doing? How you doing, CJ? Good morning. It's 11:32 a.m. over here. Grave Shifter. 4-mana 2/2. Okay. Changeling, so it's every creature type. I like the changelings in the way they stylize the changeling that a lot. They're very cute little guys. And whenever this creature enters, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. So that's why it's a 2/2 for 4-mana guy out of your graveyard. Grave Shifter. So it's like there's a card called Grave Digger or Gravekeeper. That does the same thing. I don't know if it's... I'm pretty sure that's a 2/2 as well. Come on, camera. I don't know. It feels out of focus. It feels fuzzy, but maybe the card's just fuzzy. No, it's not. We'll see a changeling at their funeral. Oh, because they'll be dead. Kithkin saying, meaning they won't be forgotten. Oh. Okay. Alright. Hinsbale Aspirant. Why is it... Come on. There we go. It's a 1-mana 2/1. Okay. As an additional cost to cast a spell, Behold a Kithkin, or pay 2. To behold a Kithkin, choose a Kithkin you control, or reveal a Kithkin card from your hand. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+1. Yeah, it's above curve a little. It's a 2/1 for 1. but you have to reveal a Kithkin from your hand or have one on the battlefield. But you can really swarm with these guys. Cost 1. Okay. But we have a legendary creature. It's just a rare. We have a rare though. Rare. Kristen Callus Cultivator. This art very dark. It's kind of hard to see. It looks better on camera actually. It's a 3-mana legendary creature elf druid for 3. It's a 3/4 with Death Touch. Whenever this creature enters or transforms into Tristan Callus Cultivator, mill 3 cards. Then if there is an elf card in your graveyard, you gain 2 life. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay 1 black mana if you do transform Tristan. Transforms, oh my goodness, into Tristan Penitent Kohler. I thought we were done. We got 2 rares? We get a guaranteed foil. Tristan Penitent Kohler is a elf warlock with Death Touch. Whenever he transforms into Tristan Penitent Kohler, mill 3 cards. Then at the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay a green if you transform. So very good, probably elf tribal commander. And you exile an elf to shock an opponent, each opponent. So yeah, probably very good elf tribal commander. Very cool. Set that to the side because it's rare. Our foil is a rare. That's very exciting. Actually does not look terrible. The foiling on the cards not printed in Japan can be. Oh, we have a foil token too? Or is that a land? That's a land. Hi, Grizz. You have a cold? I'm sorry to hear that, CJ. How you doing, Grizz? So our foil is a rare. We got 2 rares. We got 2 rares. Come on, camera, focus. Focus, please. Okay, I guess we'll just hold it back here. This is Bree of Clan Stoutarm. Oh, like Brian Stoutarm, or whatever his name is. Okay, that costs giant woman. Oh, it is a giant. She is a giant. She's got sheep in a basket. Costs 2 generic, a red and a white. For a 4/4 legendary creature giant warrior, you can pay 1 and a white to tap her. Another target creature you control gains flying and lifelink until end of turn. That's fun. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost if the spell's mana value is less than or equal to the amount of life you gained this. Otherwise, put it into your hand. And the rest of the stuff stays exiled. Yeah, it doesn't say that goes the exile cards that return to your library. We have a full art Royal Swamp. That's going in my John Arenicus deck for sure. I like this swamp. This swamp is fun. Very cool swamp. That is very swampy. And our token is an elf and Kithkin token. That'll be helpful. Never have too many 2/2 elf tokens. Okay. The token. We got 2 rares and 2 foils. So that was a pretty good pack. That was fun. Good first one. Good first pack. Good first pack. All right. Before we move on, there we go. Please go follow Grizz if you're not already. He's very sweet. He's a fellow bear. He's British, I want to say. He plays a lot of variety of games. I think he's playing through Diablo with Huffy and Orso in the morning for me. He's very sweet. We've played Grand Blue with him a handful of times. Okay, that was not a bad first pack at all. Bree seems like a pretty decent... Bree seems like a fun commander. I don't know if I have good stuff in my bulk for a red-white deck, a Boros deck, but she cheats stuff out, but you have to gain life. Which isn't too hard. Excuse me, sorry. Because she can give things, I forgot about that. She can give things flying and lifelink. So you give a big guy or make a creature really big, and then you tap her, give them flying and lifelink, and then you exile to get, and then you can play your big spells for free. But you exile all the rest of the cards. So you gotta win the game quick there. But that's a cool foil. Very fun rare. No mythic yet, but those are some good rares. Okay, so there's not really a pack trick, just the token and then the land, but there's no, it doesn't really matter. All right, we have a Flamekin Guildweaver. It's a 4-mana 4/3 with trample, and when it enters, create a treasure token. You can tap and sacrifice a treasure token to gain 1 mana. Add 1 mana color. I could definitely use this in one of my commands because it has trample. And it gets you to a treasure token. You Flamekin have patience necessary. Sorry, there's a bunch of airplanes, right? So sorry. Few Flamekin have the patience necessary to weave golden glow moth silk. Those who do are highly revered and highly rewarded. Yeah, there's lots of cool cards in this. I have a good time. With the cards we pulled, I guess. Wildvine Pummeler, their first giant. It's a 7-mana 6/5 with Vivid. The spell costs 1 less mana to cast for each color among permanents you control as Reach and Trample. So I could put this in my red-green Trample Stompy deck, but it would cost 5 mana for a 6/5. That's not bad. There's other... It's fine. It's probably very good sealed. Big guy. Dawnhand Eulogist. It's a 4-mana 3/3 with Menace. Elf Warlock. When it enters, mill 3 cards, then if there is an elf card in your graveyard, each opponent is 2 left. This is basically a tiny version of Tristan. The elf we pulled in the last pack are rare. Okay. Wild Unraveling. That's a 2-mana instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, Blight 2 or pay 1. So either Blight 2, or pay 1 generic. It's a counter spell. It's a counter spell for 2 or 3 mana. You Blight 2 or not. Common. River Guard's Reflexes. A 2-mana instant. Third creature gets +2/+2 and gains first strike until untap it. Okay. Flaring Cinder. It's a 3-mana red and blue creature. It's a 3/2 for 3. When this creature enters, and whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Am I losing myself or realizing my true nature? Okay. It draws you cards. Stalactite Dagger. 2 mana equipment. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature token with changeling. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and is all creature types. Okay. There's basically a version of this from original Lorwyn, but it's like a... It might be Stalactite Dagger, but it looks more like a club. I would not be surprised if this... Very familiar. Moonlit Lamenter. It's a 3 mana 2/5. And it enters with a -1/-1 counter on it. You can pay 2 mana, remove a counter from this creature, draw a card, activate only as... If you can keep adding tokens, counters to this guy, any counter, doesn't have to be -1/-1 counters, you can keep drawing cards. Very cool little draw guy that draws you cards. Okay, that was our first uncommon. You have a Soulbright Seeker. For 1 red mana, you get a 2/1. Whenever, as an additional cost to cast this spell, behold an elemental or pay 2. You can pay 1 red mana. Target creature you control gains trample until end of turn. If this is the 3rd time this ability has resolved this turn, add 4 red mana. Okay, I might put this in my red-green stompy deck. That's pretty good. That's a good ramp piece. But you either have to, it's a 2/1 for 1 if you have an elemental in your hand or on the field. So that might be a little harder to summon, but it's you 4 mana. So that's one to consider, I suppose. Pitiless Fists. For 4 mana, you get an aura enchantment. And creature you control. When this aura enters, enchanted creature fights up to 1 creature an opponent controls. An enchanted creature gets +2/+2. So you put this on a smaller guy to make him bigger. You put this on a bigger guy to get him bigger. And then it fights another creature. Some removal. It's a removal in a way. Holy... That art is something else. I like this guy. I like this guy. Wow. That's fun. It's a centipede, dragonfly, rat thing. Maybe snake, reptile thing. That's a 6 mana 3/3. With flying, and it has vivid. When the creature enters, draw cards equal to the number of colors among permanents. Its spines are highly prized among fairies for use as lances, but they're almost impossible to harvest. So it can draw you a lot of cards, but it's very expensive. Definitely want to put that in a deck probably playing colors, or you have a bunch of those eye artifacts as well, that helps too. Our rare is Goliath Daydreamer for 4 mana. It's a 4/4 for 4 mana. On curve, a giant wizard. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, exile that card with a dream counter on it instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. Whenever this creature attacks, you may cast a spell from among cards you own in exile with dream counters on them without paying its money. Okay, I have a deck that is going pretty easy. Foil is a common. We have Mist Meadow Council. The 5 mana 4/3, plus 1 less to cast if you control a Kithkin. This card enters, draw a card. Okay. Hey, mountain. This mountain is really cool. I like the full art lands in this set. Very fun. Very cool. Or unless the lands are all full art. I don't know. Maybe they are. But it looks like a nebula. I like it a lot. The lighting. That's a very pretty mountain. And our token is a treasure token. Perfect. Never have too many treasure tokens. And a Kithkin. Fun. Hey, that was the second pack. Not as explosive. No 2 legendary creatures in that one, but the rare, I can use that in one of my decks. Anyway, Goliath Daydreamer is pretty good. It reading it makes me think it's very good, but alright, next pack is our second Boggart pack for goblins. Did it open? There we go. Alright. I'm having a great time. Alright. We start with a Dawnhand Eulogist. This is our third pack, so there's a pretty decent chance we'll be at least in the commons. Focus, please. Dawnhand Eulogist. Another Stratosaur. I think this is because of the art. I just really like this card. Appeal to Irdu. Appeal to Irdu. I believe Irdu is like the god of the sun or something. It's a 4-mana instant with Convoke. Convoke lets you tap. For each creature you tap while playing this card, reduces the cost by 1. And it does 1 or 2 target creatures each get +2/+1 until end of turn. Okay. Adherents of the sun implore others to bask in Idiro's light and expel darkness from. If we pull it, Irdu, pulling Irdu would be very exciting. I think Irdu is just a rare. I don't think it's a mythic. Another Surly Farrier. Another Cinder Strike. Another Bloodletter. Another Spiral into Solitude. That's all of our commons. We have Blister Baron. I like this art a lot. It's just a little guy in a raccoon costume. It's an Oofy. I believe that's how that's pronounced. Oof or Oofy. It's a 5-mana 1/4 with Vivid. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. We'll leave this one here and that one there, then wait to see who comes to share. Audio, you can't hear me. What secondary? 1 second. You're a very bad girl, Ari. Alright, I don't think I can kill. I guess I won't be able to kill 3 hours. 5 packs. I guess we won't be. Alright, we have another Graveshifter. That's pretty good, because I have multiple decks that use black mana. The cute little guy. Reminds me of like Fraggle Rock, kind of. Just the vibe of him. The art. Another Puka's Eye. Or rare. No. Boulder Dash. It's a 2-mana sorcery. He deals 2 damage to any target and 1 damage to any other target. Just kind of a better shock. It was the first year of the downhill event. It was the first year the downhill event had been included in the Frog Tosser game. would also be the last. Okay, what's going on here? That guy is unconscious, but this guy is being thrown on a rock? Maybe? It's hard to tell. Okay. A rare is a kindred. That art is so cool. The art's very pretty. Well, you can pull. I believe you can pull alt art treatments out of play boosters. We'll see if we get any. That'd be very fun. It's a 5-mana instant. Ashling's Command. Choose 2. Create a token that's a copy of target elemental you control. Target player draws 2 cards. Ashling's Command deals 2 damage to each creature target player controls. Target player creates 2 treasure tokens. Okay. I have a blue-red deck that this can probably go in. And our foil is a common, at least it's a new common. Wanderwine Distractor. It's a 4-mana 4/3. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-0 until turn. And there are ways in the set to tap down creatures. Can't do that. Marrow Gleamers have disarmed many a foe when a shield has failed. Right, and we have another swamp. Swamp, and our token is another elf Pithkin. Last 2. This is our last Merfolk pack. Oh, there's no token in the back of this one. Are they still doing the list? I thought they weren't doing the list anymore. Interesting. Maybe they do. That's exciting. There's no token in the back. Alright, I'm very excited to see what that card is. I have a new card. Brambleback Brute. It's a 3-mana 4/5. Okay. Giant Warriors. Creature enters with 2-1/-1 counter. Gotcha. Pay 2 mana, remove a counter from this creature. Target creature can't block this. So it's very similar to that White Treefolk card. I imagine the flavor is she's throwing off the brambles off her back to make herself lighter. To make her stronger. Okay. Cool. We have Dream Caesar. 4-mana 3/2 with flying. Fairy rogue. I like fairy card. When this creature enters, you may blight 1. If you do, each opponent discards a card. Okay. Right. That's 4 mana. And the 3/2 flyer is not bad at all. Another Wanderwine Distractor. New common. The 4-mana enchantment, Liminal Hold. When this enchantment enters, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Life. Okay. There's very similar things to that other enchantment. Except that one just outright exiles it till this comes back. Where the other one acts like a pacifism, and then you can pay to attack that enchantment and then exile the thing that was enchanted. So I don't know. Might as well play both, I guess, if you need to. We have a Dawn Knight's Archer. It's a 3-mana 4/2. That's above curve for a flash and reach elf archer. Archery is beauty in action. Your stance, your draw, your aim, and your release all must be a single harmonious motion. Oh, I haven't read flavor text. Oh well. We have another Mist Meadow Council. Have another fun Burdock Core. It's a 3-mana Kindred Artifact Shapeshifter. Has Changeling, so this is every creature type. You can tap it to add 1 mana of any color, and then this artifact becomes a 4/4 artifact creature token until end of turn if you pay 4 mana. As Isilu drifted past in the swirl of shadow and moonlight, the strange half-buried stones began to wake. Huh. Is that what changelings are? Birthed from the earth? Maybe. We're in our uncommons now. We do have an ad break about 5 minutes, so I'll probably get through this pack and then take a break before the last pack. Alright. Morkan's Eyes. 2 mana Kindred Enchantment Elf. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1, and then you can pay 6 mana, sacrifice this enchantment, create 2/2 black and green elf creature tokens, where X is the number of elf cards in your graveyard. There are more synergies with Tristan and elf creature, its name. Okay. Iron Shield Elf. A 2 mana 3/1. Discard a card. This creature gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. Oh. Damage and effects that say destroy, don't destroy it. If its toughness is 0 or less, it still dies. Okay. Duncan Metalcraft saves many in elvish life, but mortally wounds their pride. Okay. So you discard him and it becomes indestructible. So okay. Klachen Festival. It's a 3 mana Kindred Enchantment Kithkin. When this enchantment enters, create 2 1/1 green and white Kithkin creature tokens, and you can pay 5 mana. Create a 1/1 green and white Kithkin creature token. So it makes you tokens. Another Lasting Tarfire. This is our rare. What is this rare? Why is the art of this set so good? This. Oh my goodness. Okay. Tristan's Command. It's a 6 mana Kindred Sorcery Elf. Choose 2. Create a token that's a copy of target elf you control. Return 1 or 2 target permanent cards from graveyard to your hand. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Create creatures target player controls gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Untap them. So this just straight up is probably meant to go in a Tristan deck. Very good, very good. And our foil is a common. I saw this card. I saw this card in some gameplay, and I wanted it just because it looks cool. Prideful Feastling. So it has like leeches as a main. I think those are leeches. It's a 3 mana 2/3 with Changeling and Lifelink. Changelings are friendly by nature, but some forms carry ancestral memories of carnage and hunger. Land is a Hi Orzo, a regular swamp. But not every land in here is a full art. All the lands we've just gotten tonight so far, or today, are just full arts. I like this one a lot. And I guess... Oh, that's fine. They got me excited. It's just a... I saw the back. It's like, oh, it's not a token. It's one of these. Right. Great. All right. We'll wait for the ad break before starting the next one. The last pack. We've gotten some good rares. No mythics. But I hope you're doing okay, Orso. There we go. Please go follow Orso if you're not already. He's very sweet. He's a fellow bear. He's a polar bear pirate. I think he plays. He's playing Diablo with Grizz and Huffy. He's awesome. Him and Grizz are making a trading card game based on us bear tubers in the Paradise. I think Jiro is making rules or something for it. Yeah. These rares I can definitely make use of at some point. I really like the Bree of Clan Stoutarm. That one's fun. Oh, I guess what you could do is use Bree to give Brian Stoutarm flying in lifelink, and then have him sling a creature. I don't know if that would work. If him flinging a creature is him dealing damage. It might be. I have to read up on that. Excuse me. But we've pulled a lot of swamps. We have 3 swamps. One is foil in a mountain. Definitely going to use this mountain. This mountain's very pretty. I'm definitely using these swamps in my Donarenicus deck. Don't really have a lot of special swamps in there. Swamps from a station. Yeah, I like these lands a lot. Raoul Vitale drew this swamp. Raoul Vitale drew this swamp. That's awesome. That's so cool. That's super cool. But definitely got some fun commons and uncommons. I like a lot of these. I could definitely use some of these in existing decks. Very fun. Very fun. Give me one moment. I need to blow my nose real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I mean, we have time to kill. I guess we could look through my commander decks and swap stuff out. We could definitely do that. I don't know if that would be very entertaining for you guys, but I could do that when we're done here. Yeah, I guess they don't do the list anymore. Thank you for the water, Grizz, and the stretch. Oh, I will drink some more water. But a lot of the rares in this set, at least the ones we pulled, seem pretty good. I guess you'd hope I guess you just assume the rares are good, right? I guess I'll have to see if I can maybe throw together a Tristan deck. I don't know. I have elves. I don't know if I have enough to fill a elf tribal deck. I guess I'll try to figure that out. Okay. Welcome back from the ad break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. There's our last pack with this pretty lady on it. I really like that they put different pack arts on the packs in this set. I appreciate that, Wizards. Thank you. Give us a little more whimsy in our life. Alright. Last pack. See what we get. Starblade's Malice. Sorry. It's a 1-mana instant. Target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. When that creature dies this turn, create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. The poison on their blades is nothing compared to the poison in their hearts. Okay. Gallant Foul Knight. That's so good. Oh, but it's riding a pheasant. Okay. Like a big pheasant pigeon thing. That's fun. One of my favorite cards when I started playing Magic. There's a Kithkin creature where he's riding a sheep. I like it. I just like that card a lot. I like Kithkin. Kithkin are super fun. It's a 4-mana 3/4. When this creature enters, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. Kithkin creatures you control also gain first strike. The Thought Weft amplifies any small bud of courage, turning fear to resolve, and daring to heroics. And this elf is riding on a rabbit deer. Maybe. Hi Mercury, thank you, sweetheart. This is our last pack, but you made it in time for our last pack. We'll go over the rares stuff when we're done. I only had 5 packs. That's all they had at Walmart when I checked yesterday. A rabbit deer? Yeah, something. I guess maybe it could be a changeling, but I don't know. Like, it has hooves, or it looks like it has. It has 2 fingers, or two toes. Hey, Jeannie. No antlers. We just, the card before this is a Kithkin riding on a big pheasant pigeon turkey thing. I love it. We're doing a 3 12-hour stream marathon this weekend, Jeannie, to celebrate hitting 1,000 followers and my 4th affiliate anniversary. So we'll be doing this again tomorrow, this same time. 11 a.m. Mountain Time. It is noon now. So we'll be live tomorrow morning and Saturday morning. Thank you for the treat, Jeannie. I have a bag of dill pickle flavored Lay's. I will eat one. And stretch. Thank you, Jeannie. How are you, Jeannie? Excuse me, sorry, goodness. Okay, Automod. That's fine. That's fine. Sorry, Jeannie. But please go follow Mercury. Please go follow Mercury if you're not already. He's a fellow boy of the femme variety. He's very sweet. He also does TCG content, Pokemon, and art. Sorry. He does art streams. His art's very cute. His art's super cute. Alright. A person talks about themselves. I guess so. It didn't like that you said pretty gay. It did not like that you said pretty gay. Those words together. I guess because people use that as an insult. But anyway. Automod hasn't stopped someone in a while, at least I haven't noticed. If it has. Alright. What does this elf writing on this rabbit deer do? It's a 4-mana 4/4. Your frequent enemy of Automod. Elf warrior. This creature can't be blocked by more than one creature. Okay, so it has the opposite of menace. And for 5 mana, target elf you control gets +2/+2 until. So you're probably only doing that like late game or something. Or you pay 5 to give himself +2/+2. And he can't be blocked by more than one creature, so that would make him a 6/6. So I don't know. It's an elf. I need elves, I guess, if I want to make a Tristan Ender deck. Hi Ninetail, hi sweetheart, how you doing? They had survived battles and foes together. For the elf, there was no greater beauty than Servant Steve. Servant. Is that a real word? Servant. Like, the word's familiar. Servant Steve. I kind of want to Google what that means, but I'll do it. Let's see. Servant. Let's see if that's a real word. It's got to mean something. Servine. Okay, it's a deer. It's a deer. It's not a rabbit. It just doesn't have horns or antlers. That's all that means. It's not a deer. Or a mountain in French. Oh. Servane is the family that means like a servant. Servant, that's why it's familiar. Like a servant, like a deer. So, I'm sorry, Mercury, it's a deer. Not a rabbit deer. It's just a deer with no antlers. He bought 2 bouquets of roses and had them delivered on $8. Exit 6. A little mad about that, but still pretty nice. We have Elder Auntie. Another new common. It's a 3-mana 2/2. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 black and red goblin creature token. Did nephew spit up again? Oh, good. Auntie needs to make a new batch of potions for the marrow market. I love her. She's great. She has very dark crystal vibes. She does. She's great. Goblin. Work on Valentine's Day. Hope you have a good Valentine's Day. Regardless, Nightingale. Blight Rot for 3 mana. An instant. Put 4 -1/-1 counter. Target creature. You could do that to your white treefolk creature. That would make him a 0/1, but you know, you can remove those counters pretty easily. They draw you 4 cards. The scratch became a sore. The sore became a wound. The wound became an infection, and the infection became a funeral. Reminds me of Yoda for some. Kolrath Mystic. It's a 3-mana 2/4 elemental wizard. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, this creature gets +2/+0 and gains vigilance until end of turn. The difference between passion and anger is nothing more than who is in control. Evolving Wilds. Okay, I guess you could never use too many of these. This swirl here, this island, or this bit here, that's on an actual island card. That's art on an actual island. I recognize that. Wow, that's cool. If that's intentional. Maybe not. Maybe it's not supposed to be. This is cool art for an Evolving Wilds, though. Tap it to sacrifice this land, search your deck for any basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Then just your standard Evolving Wilds. That with another Cochin Festival. We're in our uncommons now. Okay, another Morkant's Eyes. Another Glister Baron. Little Uffie in a raccoon costume. And okay, I think this is our last uncommon. I've seen a lot of repeats in the end. The Iron Shield Elf. Okay, our rare. No mythic. Collective Inferno. For 5 mana. Get an enchantment with Convoke, so you can make it cheaper. Get it out for less than 5 mana. As this enchantment enters, choose a creature type. Double all damage that sources you control of the chosen type would deal. That's straight up just crazy good. That is so good. Holy moly. I'm gonna put that in my red-green Stompy deck. Because there's lots of beasts in that. That's really good. That's really good. What? I don't know. Maybe it's not that good, but it seems good to me. Our foil is a Bile Boggart. It's a 1-mana 1/1. When this creature dies, put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature. It took years of finesse. It took years to finesse his potion of Necroskitter slime and Bog Slither Teeth. Finally, he would prank the Fae. And our land is another swamp, but different art for this swamp. Also by Raoul Vitale. Okay. And our token is an elf Gifkin. That's a cool swamp. Alright, so that's it. All 5 packs. Definitely some good stuff here. So we got majority swamps. We got 4 swamps and 1 mountain. We pulled 4 swamps and 1 mountain. 3 different kinds of swamps. The regular one, full art foil, and then a full art with different art. I like this mountain a lot. Definitely putting these swamps in one of my decks. Alright, we'll go over the rares again. So, as a recap, our rares, we pulled a Collective Inferno. Very cool. This is busted in Tribal. Probably better in Tribal. A very good enchantment. Then Tristan's Command. Very good sorcery. Synergizes with Tristan. Ashling's Command. Very good. Is it enchantment? Instant. Very good. You get a token of a copy. Get a copy of target elemental you control, or you get to pick 2. Yeah. Very good. Goliath Daydreamer. This card's very good too. I'll probably put it in my blue-red deck. Spellslinger deck. Bray of Clan Stoutheart is just a very good It seems like she's a very good commander, probably. She seems very fun. I don't know if I have a lot of good stuff to build a Boros deck around, but um, yeah. And then we pulled Tristan Callous Cultivator. Could flip into Tristan Penitent Polar. I'm tempted to try and build a Tristan deck, a blue-black deck, but I have a ton, or green-black. I have a bunch of decks that use black mana, so majority of my good cards are in those. But he seems like he'd be fun to build around. This is an early stream. Hi, Twizzle. Wizzle? Wizzle? Wizzle. Anyway, those 5 magic packs, 5 Lorwyn Eclipse packs. We have about an hour and a half before Deep Rock with Kumi and Artie and DJ. So, anyway, that's that. That was really fun. The first pack we opened was probably our best one because we pulled Tristan, and then our foil spot was Bree. So anyway, need to turn off the camera. Then we open up VTube Studio here. All right. There we go. So I'm not sure what we do for an hour and a half. We don't want to get into anything crazy. Oh, move my water jug over here. Yeah, those cards are very cool. The set seems like very fun. It seems pretty fun. I'm glad I was able to get my hands on some at all. My local Walmart was cleaned out of just completely cleaned out of Pokemon cards. There was no Pokemon cards at all in the store. Oh, there we go. Okay. Anyway, what do we want to do now for an hour and a half? Do we just want to chill and play some Wobble Dogs? Or do a Balatro run? What should we do? A poll? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Or Balatro, Wobble Dogs. I guess we could play Power Simulator too. We'll do we'll do a 2-minute poll. There's a poll. Please vote in the poll. If no one votes in the poll, we'll probably just play Power Simulator. So if you want to see Balatro or Wobble Dogs, vote. Every double-sided token, one side is a Kifkin. It is an early stream. It is. All right, goodness. In Power Wash Simulator, we are working on the subway. So, we'll just do that for like. I'm not hungry yet. I will be hungry. Probably we'll have to take a lunch break. We play rock with Kumi already in. Yeah. Oh, one person voted for Wobble Dogs. I guess we'll be playing Wobble Dogs. I should have the Wobble Dogs capture set up still. Let me look. Let me look. Rid of it. All right, yeah, the Wobble Dogs captures. Okay, I guess we're playing Wobble Dogs for an hour and a half. Wobble Dog. All right. I don't think it needs an update. I think I updated it. Let's see. It does not. All right, let's boot it up here. We last played it in September of last year. Right. Wobble dogs are their own species. The foods they eat may be unsafe to feed to an actual dog. I believe streamer. 14 hours. Is it capturing okay? I should probably turn up the volume here. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it up. All right. Okay, so this is Wobble Dogs. It's been a while since we've played. So Wobble Dogs is a pet sim genetics simulator. There you are, Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll has no front legs. Alright, Tootsie Roll. Eat the corn. Wobble Dogs came out a number of years ago. Don't know why this one's named Mistake. I think because I put it in the incubator on accident. Ready to pupate? Alright, right here, please. This honeycomb. And you influence Wobble Dogs' genetics by feeding them specific foods, and the foods give them specific. The foods can influence their the microbiome in their gut, and the things in their gut influence their mutations. I'm sorry, Tootsie Roll. Another one. So, like, is the game volume okay, by the way? Is it alright? Longfellow. Office. High in the sky. Can't fly as high. Hey, honey. Can walk. There. He's ready to hatch. So, Mistake, I believe, is just a default dog I hatched on accident. Yeah. He got a little bigger. So as you can see here, specific ones influence specific parts of their body, that it would how they change in size and color, and how glossy they are. So this one, I don't remember what it's called. It influenced his body girth to decrease. So I guess he got a little skinnier, maybe by 3.2%. And his head shrank comparative. Yeah, it shrank a little. And then his glossiness of his body went up. He's a little shiny. Maybe Longfellow can't. Come on. Come on, Longfellow. There you go. Eating apple slice. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. There you go. Okay. Apple slices are not very filling. Go over there. Okay. Here. We've put 14 hours into this save file. So we've bred quite a handful of dogs. You can only have a certain number of dogs, and dogs can only breed when they reach, I think when they reach young adult they can. I think they, or maybe they might have to be adults. And they age, and when they pupate, that's them reaching a new stage of their life cycle. And they can die, and they do die. I had, on my old save file, I had a dog named Bear live like 93 minutes. And that's a very long time. It's a very long time. The most dogs usually last about an hour, maybe a little over an hour. And the genes can influence their lifespan as well. So if you want a specific dog to inherit specific traits from a specific food, you basically force feed that dog that food exclusively its whole lifespan. At least that's what I've been doing. So if we look at Honey's microbiome here, her gut, we see all of the things in her gut floating around in there. So this brown one here, that's just dirt. You get that by just eating dirt, and it turns them brown. We have Planum mirabilis. It gives them a wide body and a flat body. I don't think you can see that behind my head. Nasus enterica gives them a big nose. So Honey's got kind of a big nose. Majority of her gut. And if a microbe sits in their gut for a while, it mutates into this pale or puke green color. So like Candida neutralia is just what a Wobble Dog is born with. It just gives them their default coloration, and that's it. This one is a mutated version of it with Candida neutralia plus. So it's a stronger version of that gene. So we have Ratium in her gut as well. A tidy floor with an honest sensibility. It gives them a black pattern and yellow body. So her body color is a little more pale. And then we have a couple versions of Ratium plus. Yeah. And we have Bacto. This one's pretty common, I think, in most foods. Just gives them an intense pattern and narrow stance, which I believe brings their legs closer together on their body. Anyway, that's what that does. And you can see here in her gut all these little bits bouncing around. And we have the Gut Flora Field Guide. We're actually missing a handful because we don't have all the foods unlocked. This one right here, Bacillus vitus, is from a dog that has reached a very old age. So I've gotten this one thanks to Bear. I don't know if anyone is ready to breed. We might have some adults. I think some of these guys are. Oops. And you, wait, okay, there we go. Oh, we have Tootsie Roll is ready to hatch. In this room, I have a Roomba that vacuums up the goop from the cocoons. But thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Jeannie, thank you. Alright. The Tootsie Roll just got bigger and turned a deeper green. And most of its girth everywhere went up as well. Johnson. Is missing a leg. Also has leopard spots. So Dirt turned his colors a little darker. His body color turned a little paler. His body shrunk a little. Alright. The dogs also poop. You can have dogs eat poop. It's bad for them though. It gives them bad gut biome. Bad stuff. One of these is bad. This is not poop. That's a artificial dog treat. One of these is bad. Or stuff you get from eating poop is bad. Puppy. Milk? His name is Milk. His name was Puppy. Here, eat some cheese. Moon cheese. So there are a handful of food dispensers here. There's a Halloween-based one with candied apples, decorative corn, candy corn, box of raisins, stuff like that. This one is space-themed, so we have alien fruits, dehydrated treats, moon cheese, a lunar pie or moon pie, onion ring, and a mystery one that we don't have unlocked yet. I've been playing for 14 hours and I don't have everything unlocked. So they can walk, but sometimes they struggle. They're called Wobble Dogs. They wobble around. And down here in the corner, they also have traits here. So Milk is food averse, which is not good, because that means they really won't eat on their own. Here. You can also eat the cocoons. Eating the cocoons is not bad. They usually do that on their own after hatching anyway. It also gives them random mutations and changes their leg number, so it gives you some fun mutations there. All right, you are ready to pupate. And massaging the cocoon increases the mutation rate. Somebody is not having a good time. Sounds like they're in the other room. Maybe? Oh, there are some dogs in there. Hello. Hi, Mercury. Oh, Mercury is in here. All right. Longfellow, you need to something, son. Oh, bye, Longfellow. Okay, here. Eat some churros. And Longfellow is quiet. And they have 3 stats or 3 bars. The top one here is hunger. Second one is sleep, and then the bottom one is boredom. Some dogs can entertain themselves by just wobbling in place. They shake their tails and stuff. They bite each other, and shake each other around like a toy. Sometimes they can feed themselves. Sometimes they struggle a bit. Longfellow has trouble getting around. Mistake, where are you? What? How'd you get over there? How did you get over there? How did you do that? You're trying to dispense food. Oh, you're trying to get a donut? Trying to get a donut? Alright. Alright, honey. So right now, we're just kind of waiting for all these dogs. Whoa! Honey got brown. The gene she was born with, the default Wobble Dog, changed her a paler color for some. Her girthy. Her legs got a little skinnier. Okay. And there's plants all over the floor in this room, because dogs can dig. Wobble Dogs can dig holes, and then sometimes you'll find seeds from the holes, and sometimes you get seeds from unlocking achievements and stuff. And you plant them, and then they grow. So Milk got a little bigger. Milk has 6 legs. Milk has 6 legs and 3 pairs of wings. I want to say that's 3 pairs of wings and 2 tails. Milk has probably our biblically accurate Wobble Dog here. Mercury. Oh. And sometimes you have to tell them to sleep. Sometimes they don't want to, or sometimes they like to go in the dens and sleep. Milk, you sleep too. Probably where they're going. Mercury, you're not really hungry. Did just poop. Eat an apple slice. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Mercury. Okay, whatever. Alright, and dog. Oops. Oh. Was dog sleeping? No, don't eat the poop. In there. Who's barking? Oh, you are. Okay, calm down. Calm down, dog. Come on. Eat it. There we go. Is this living up to your expectations, Genie? Wobble Dogs, I think, is like 15 bucks on Steam. If you like stuff like... What is going on, Beetle? What was that? One of them's got the other by the head here. Jaws. I don't know who it is. Hi, Beetle. We haven't seen you at all today. Eat this cocoon. And you kind of build them this giant like hamster cage complex with these tubes and separate rooms. Here, yeah. So. Bill is sleeping. You roll some petting. And some dogs, they don't like to be pet. So they're just kind of angry all the time because they're bored. There are Wobble Dog toys that you unlock place around, but most of those are in the other room. Can I eat this donut Tootsie Roll? This one. These white things over right here on the floor are baby teeth. They can't eat baby teeth. They can't eat them. Hello, mistake. An apple. You're starving. Let's swap to pizza bagels. Ready to hatch. Hi, dog. Dog just got bigger and a little paler. I think we're at max dog capacity. I don't think we can hatch anymore. Do I have eggs? We can hold eggs in reserve, though. You stone to sleep and they pass right out. When they pupate, they don't sleep either, so sleep doesn't, the sleep meter doesn't fill while they're pupating. They're all dancing because of this jukebox. Maybe? Or they just like to do that, I guess. Alright, you're ready. I probably won't have Mistake breed with anybody, because they're just a default dog. Go on, Longfellow, you can do it. Do it. Eat the donut. Sleep. Mercury's been sitting there for a couple minutes. Alright. Just got bigger and a little thicker, which is fitting because Mercury has nice thighs. Tootsie Roll's ready to mutate. Eat that. Your baby tooth. Yeah, you're angry. Okay. You're ready to? Whee! So, when they're in the early stages from baby to, or puppy up through young adult, they mutate pretty quickly, and then young adult to adult kind of takes a while. What is going? There's a bunch of capsules in here. Oops. We got dairy display wall. Here's an egg. So adults will lay eggs and sometimes pop out capsules that have decorations in them and things like that. Go with pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. Beetle. Egg. So, laundry basket. can actually walk, so I'll leave them alone. See if we can do it. Can you do it? These guardrails here are here because I put a baby dog, a fresh Wobble Dog, a default Wobble Dog in here and only let it eat baby teeth. I don't think that dog is present unless that's honey. I don't think that's where honey came. Alright, we have 3 dogs to hatch. Right. Tootsie Roll simply got larger. Pants narrowed. Maybe? We got right farther apart with the tiniest little head with a wider head, I think. Its size. Oh, turned yellow. Turned yellow. He's an adult now, so Johnson is done mutating. This is what Johnson looks like now for the rest of his life. And mistake. Their body got a little longer. Good for them. And their head shrunk. Okay. So we have some adults. I think we're ready to. We picked up a couple eggs, so we can definitely. Where are you? You donut. Like, is Mercury trying to sleep? I think so. Go sleep. Oh, Longfellow's gonna die. Okay. Do I want to keep Longfellow alive? You have 1 wing. Let's see. So, before Longfellow dies, we can breed him. So all of these other dogs, or a bunch of these dogs, are here because they're in cryo sleep. Like, they're here, or their name is expected in this. And dogs are given a code. So you can give someone a code from one of your dogs, and they can import your dog into their game and give it a different name and stuff. So we have Longfellow, who has 1 wing. Let's see. Go with Beetle. Beetle has a bunch of wings and 6 legs. Let's see what this ends up here. So, breeding gives us a breeding prediction thing here in the game. It's a simulation. Simulated generations of dogs from these 2 dogs. And you get to pick 2 to crossbreed. We'll crossbreed this one because it has 2 tails. And then we'll pick this one because it has the fluffy wings. We have a massive tangled limbs and wings here. Go with this one. And doesn't look like the anyone. have multiple limbs. But we'll go with this one. We'll keep it going. And when you see a dog you want, you can pick select final dog. I usually just go until I see one that has a mutation we don't have already, or it just looks cool. Okay, go with that one. That one's bigger, long dog. That's a stubby tail. I believe we have dogs with stubby tails already, though. Very skinny legs from that one. Alright. So we picked two dogs that are long and skinny. I think there's still a chance that the wider dogs can still appear in future generations, but this one does not have any. Looks like only the skinny dogs have like the really wimpy legs with first 6 legs, and I don't want those ones. Go with this one, and this one has 2 tails. You also have 2 tails. But you have the bird wings. I like the bird wings. And as the simulation stability decreases, the chance for mutations increases. So usually the simulation will stop at 0%. There's a couple times it'll go beyond that, as you'll be unable, as long as at least 2 dogs come from a future generation after crossbreeding. If you get at least 2 dogs, you can keep going. You have to stop when you're left with 1 dog. I like this one because he was sleeping. It's funny. We'll keep the bug and the bird wings going here. So nothing is sending out a ton immediately. No missing limbs, no additional limbs. This one is purple, so we'll pick this one. And it only has wings on that one side, just like Longfellow. And you have fluffy wings. I want some dogs with fluffy wings. Pick this one. They can also have different expressions on their face. So these ones have queasy looking expressions. So we'll only be rating the dogs with wings on both sides of their body. I want to keep the purple going. We're at 75% stability. They're also purple. You're bigger though. So you can see that the generations are getting a little smaller. This one only has 4 individuals. We might have bred out the 1 wing side, but it could show up again in the future. Yep, there it is right there. That one came out flying. It looks like the purple, we're stuck with this one having only pairs. I want the purple. Here, pick both those. Only 3 individuals. We're at 37%. We'll go with the purple again. 3 again. Okay. We have 2 dogs with wings on both sides. With 3 individuals. I like this purple. Purple seems to be recessive here. Okay, and here's our tiny litter. We were at 9% stability there. So because we only have 1 dog, this is the dog we have to pick. And I won't skip this because there's people here that haven't seen this yet. We do have an end break about 60 seconds. This should be able to see this before. End break. This is how you breed the Wobble Dogs. I don't know what the symbols mean. Then you get an egg. So here we can incubate this dog. And these are gravestones. I guess Door Wedge was a real big jerk. And Memorial and Metapod was a good dog. Does anyone want to be this dog? Fresh dog. So I believe we are at max capacity now. If we breed anyone, we won't have room to hatch them. So I think we can either put Longfellow into cryo sleep or keep him alive, but I think we're okay. Well, I might keep him and let Tootsie Roll die. He at least has all of his legs. We'll name this one Popcorn. Name this one Popcorn. And Popcorn is born into the world, wiggling and dancing. Should have a better, easier time moving around. So Longfellow, we can put into storage. Is 73 minutes old. 55, 70, 82. Batty is very old. Very old dog. 91 minutes, Buster? Buster, you're 91 minutes old? I think that beats record, though. You're also 91. I don't know if I've seen a dog older than 91 minutes. I'd only be keeping Longfellow around because he has the bug wings. But we have other individuals with the bug wings that are probably just cooler. It gives you the code here. This is this code. And you can see the DNA sequencing here. Each pattern. That's right, these 8 determine. These question marks, I don't know what they are. That's super cool. It gives you a whole breakdown. I think we will... we'll store him. We can keep him. I don't think there's a limit to the number of dogs you can have in storage. I don't think so. Milk is now a teenager. Nobody wants to sleep their own. Here you go, sleep. Yeah. Okay. All of this game is just kind of waiting. Ig. Yeah, they have to be adults to breed. But we do now have space for a dog. I kind of want to wait till some of these guys mutate one again. I think dog and beetle maybe, or dog and milk. Chance. Welcome back from the break, guys. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it lots. I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'll just leave you guys here watching the dogs wobble and dance around. Popcorn has not moved. I think this gene just makes them green. I don't know how we unlocked burnt dog biscuit before regular dog biscuit, but we did. These big. Oh, onion rings. But I'll leave you guys here. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay, so sorry. So sorry about that. We're back. We're back. I don't know how long I was gone. I apologize. Beetle's getting old. Okay. Poor Beetle. Okay. Everybody's ready to mutate. You're freaking out. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. There we go. You're okay, Tootsie Roll, I'm sorry. You can't feed yourself at all, can you? There's a bunch of poop everywhere. Here, eat this dirt. This. There we go. Alright, Tootsie Roll's okay. Go over there. Stop playing with poop. Stop playing with your poop, honey. The fish pellet. Do we have any seed? Don't have any. Fish pellet. I don't know. Can we get fish pellets anywhere? I don't know. I guess I'll just let it sit there. Maybe. Alright. How'd you get stuck back there, Mercury? What'd you do that for, Mercury? Okay. Doesn't like being touched at all. Pass out now. Okay. Alright, well, that's a mistake. Bigger. Oh, okay. Popcorn! Did this say Popcorn's gonna die? Don't die, Popcorn. Don't die. Why? I don't know what happened while I was gone. Everybody's dying. Everyone's dying. Here, eat this. Here, here's some lasagna. Lasagna. Good job, Popcorn. Okay. I want you to sleep. Okay. Jeez. Okay, I don't know where that fish pellet went. Someone ate it. Okay. Okay. All right. Come back here. Okay. Sheesh. Oops. Yeah. Okay. I think everybody's okay for now. Whoa, you turned silver. Wow. Was a gene, huh? Alright. Mercury is gray now. Popcorn. Got longer. Or just bigger. Alright. Milk got longer for sure. Okay. Alright. Eat that. Where are you? Spinning yourself? Okay. You're sleeping. Sleep. Go. Sleep. We need to turn. It gets distracted by dancing. Okay. Mercury does not like to be pet, so I can't pet him to make him happy. He just has to deal with it himself. We can put in this strange plush, though. Maybe Mercury will play with that. Grab it! Play with the plushie. There we go. Are you dying, Tootsie Roll? They only make that sound when they die. I've only really heard that when they die, but okay. Want some raisins? Want some raisins, dog? Want the baby tooth? Baby tooth. Come on. Eat it. It's an onion ring. The raisins. There we go. Alright, Mercury is entertaining himself. Capsule in there. What do we got? We got a fake tree. Okay. Instead of our very real tree, we planted right here. That's a real tree we planted. Alright. Johnson. Here. Some lasagna. Everyone else is doing okay. Oh, hi, Popcorn. Popcorn's the only one right now that can... Oh, Milk can fly. Milk can fly. We're playing with the vacuum. Lasagna, Johnson? More. You're very hungers. Oh no. Sorry, Johnson. Here, keep this. Keep this pumpkin pie. Eat this cocoon Tootsie Roll. Yeah. Good job digging holes. Dog, good job. Poop. Here. Sleeping Mercury. Go sleep. Having the time of his life over there. Milk, your nose is huge. Oh my goodness. Sleeping. This pine. A little mistake. This pine. Sleep. Why did you like this corner so much? Don't bite the... What? There you go. Okay. Popcorn is peaceful and social. Oh, okay. Popcorn. It's been a while since we've had a dog that can just fly like that. Or wants to fly like that. Milk hardly ever fly. Fly. Good job, Milk. Fake. Does not increase your happiness. Right it. You don't want to do that. Grab it. Grab it, Mercury. It do not increase your happiness. Watch TV. Does that increase your enjoyment? Boredom? Johnson! Okay, well, before you die, I'm gonna take you places. Before Johnson dies, we have 4 eggs. Read Johnson and... Mercury, why not? Oh, alright. No missing limbs. Exciting stuff. Alright, I like this. I like this pattern. Very big tails. Missing leg. No missing leg. Leopard print. Ooh, blue spots. Ooh, different tails. Oh, we've got a brown dog. And what this one? Cool. That one and this one. Okay. 2 dogs already? Massive litter! Let's go! Okay, wanna make sure we don't get any with 3 legs. But rather avoid that if we can. Oh, that one's pink and missing a leg. But let's see if we can get the pink without the missing leg here. Another massive litter. That one's green. Okay, we want pink, so we got you and you. Cool. We've bred out what color is. Big poofy tail. Very long tall dog. That one. Okay. Okay. Pink. Well, a little bit closer to a lavender color on that one. Got some blotches. I like that pattern. The greens come back a bit here. We'll grab it. And this one. We're at 16%. Going down to 6. So this is probably our last one. Probably. Nope. Alright, we're still going. Oh, that one's got different ears. This one's got weird looking ears. I've never seen those ears before. I think we'll just take it. I've never seen those ears before. Cool! I think we've seen some ears that, like, bent forward, like antlers. But not Shrek ears. Or mouse ears. Super cool. I've never seen those before. Alright, that's a fertilized egg. Okay, that's really neat. We got new ears. We got new ears. Fun. Because you can have stubby ears, really tall ears, like with milks. Honey's getting old. I don't think we need... Go there, honey. Oops. Are you stuck, Tootsie Roll? Here you go. Okay. Where are you, dog? pet you. Hold still. Mercury, we can't pet at all. He's entertaining himself. Is already. The donut. Popcorn is sleepy. You have to stay here, honey, because you're gonna die. How old are you? 74 minutes. All right. Cool. Like the Tyrrell still is like 30 minutes. 30 minutes before he dies. Okay, Johnson getting there too. Over here. Okay. Sleep. 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 Awesome. You're awake now. Keep eating honeycomb. Why not? Okay. Oh, he's spit up. It's fine. All right. Now, mutate. Do what you mutated to. Milk is ready. Be an adult now. Let's see if we can make a really big dog. Wait, 10. Oh, right. Capsule. Ekwall V. Which room? This one. There we go. The Emperor, we're gonna name you Shrek. Welcome to the world, Shrek. Whoa! They got super long, super wide, and neon yellow. They look like they glow under a black light for sure. And Milk is now an adult. They are very long. Very long dog. Okay. I have a message. Okay, let's save. I haven't saved in a while. I think I've been drinking too much water. I gotta I gotta go to the bathroom again. Okay. Unless I'm just cold. I don't know. I'm also a little hungry. I might go make lunch and then eat. I think now is a good time to eat lunch. So I'm sorry we've been back for too long, like 20 minutes. But I think I'm gonna go make lunch and go to the bathroom, and then eat, and then by the time I'm done eating, we should be all good to go for Deep Rock. Bye bye. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go heat up some veggies, and oh, Johnson's gonna die. Where are you, Johnson? And Honey. Okay, you need to vacate them to the correct room. No, don't die yet. Don't die yet. Don't die yet. Don't die yet. Oh, okay. And the other one died. Okay, it's fine. They'll find their body parts and munch on them. They should. Anyway. Okay. Anyway. I'll be back in like 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna go heat up some veggies, or maybe I'll just eat a bowl of baby carrots. I don't know. But I'll be back. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'll be back. Hold down the fort for me, Pie. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I have a bowl of veggies and a breakfast burrito that I nuked in the microwave. Kumi said he was also gonna eat, so whoop. Okay, let's see. Is anyone dying? I think some people have died. Somebody died. The long one. Tootsie Roll's dead. Oh no, he's right here. Tootsie Roll's still alive. He's getting beaten up by a bag. Okay, hold on. Hold on, Tootsie Roll. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay. Feed you a bunch of lasagna. Good. Good job, Tootsie Roll. Good. Rub your belly. Doorway. Jungle carpet. That'd be good for this room. Dun, 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 dun. Sure. Okay. Oh, we have an ad break any second now here. Or honeycomb. Okay. Sleep to roll. Oh goodness. Go Shrek. Excuse me. Right. Too bad. Okay. Oh, milk found the body parts. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I need to eat these vegetables. Just got bigger, a little less vibrant. Okay. The pattern changed. Hi, Nimbus. Thank you. Okay. I was worried I was unmuted for a second, but we're okay. Can you carry the Roomba in the air, Popcorn? Can you do it? Maybe a little? Hope you're doing okay, Nimbus. Oh. Whose core is this? It's Honey's? Put away. There's Tootsie. Tootsie Roll, what are you doing? One egg. Someone just pooped. Oops. Clean up, clean up. Eat the pumpkin pie. Or milk. You do it. You could do it, Milk. Tootsie Roll does not want to die. Before Tootsie Roll dies, I guess we could breed them one time. We can breed Tootsie Roll one time. It'll also help me eat more because I'm not distracted. I won't be as distracted. Let's do milk. Or... no. Hi, Dusklight. I guess I am. I like this one. And go with this one. Well, this one's got the stubby tail. A very tiny head. Okay, cool. We've got two dogs with stubby tail. Whoa! He's got a really funky looking nose. Who else has that nose? I've never seen that nose before. I kind of want to just pick that one because he has a different nose. I guess we can do one more. No, you don't have to know. Someone does. You? No. You. You have that nose. Hi, Mysterio Man. Thank you. That one. This one, I guess. I've never seen this nose before. What? Okay. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One. And you're green. Sure. Okay, now a majority of these guys are missing a leg. I think all of them are. And a wing. Oh, this one doesn't. This one missing a leg. Okay. You're very shiny. One of the shiniest dogs I've ever seen. Oh, is the nose just rotated up? Like, the nose is rotated down? That would make sense. Alright. Yeah, the nose was rotated down. Okay. We probably have seen that nose before. I might just take this dog. Just because it looks really weird. This one. And then this one has a downturned nose still. Whoa! That's a new pattern. We're gonna take this one. Okay. This is how you breed Wobble Dogs. Sweet. Okay. We have 7 more eggs. We could do some more breeding. We bred dog doll. I don't think we have. Did you? Flutter. Oh no wait. Dude. Loaf and Flutter, two biggest chunky dogs. Guess. Beaver? No, we're just bigger. We can do dog. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if dog is a descendant of flutter. Whoops. Let's do this one. Go. Holy smoke! What the heck? That's a chunky dog. Whoa. Yeesh. Okay, so this color is recessive? Perchance? We got the bat wings. Those wings. That's that one, and sure, you got a heckin' noggin. Alright. Whoa! Whoa, what the heck? What? He's got compact eyes. Or compound eye, whatever it's called. I've never seen those eyes before. Ever. Jeez. That's really cool. Sleep. Sleep. Oop. What do we got? Candy display. Okay. Welcome to the world, the little guy. The beast is perfect for you. The perfect name. Alright. I'm gonna save. "71 minutes old." Before you die. Bradley? Bradley's good enough. If you pet them, they don't die. They won't die as long as you're petting them. Goodbye, Tootsie Roll. You had a very hard, tough life, always getting stuck on stuff, having to do backflips to get anywhere. Goodbye. He died surrounded by babies. Everyone else was gone. There's a core. Johnson's core. Over here, guys. He'll eat his body parts. Gotta eat Tootsie Roll. Come on. Fiddle. Floor. There's a big poop. He's digging the den up. Mistake's fine, he's an adult. Where did his head go, I wonder? They'll eat him eventually. Playing with Shrek. Here you go, popcorn. Oh. Rainbow circles wall. Alright. Spider eyes. Okay. Interesting. Called vulture ear. Okay. Puppy. What is this nose? Greyhound. The smug mouth. Barely see it back there. This pattern style. Just stripes. What are these ears called? Shrek is rude. I can't believe it. Horn ear. Diamond. That's just super cool. I've never had a dog with spider eyes before. Oh, his legs have crazy legs. Okay. I'm almost done. Almost done eating my veggies and I have my burrito. Rex got Mercury by the nose. He's got him by the nose. That was cute. Get some of those teams. Perfect. If that messes him up or not. I hope it keeps this pattern. It's super cool. You're ready, Bradley? Okay. I think we'll just leave Bradley alone. Whatever you want. Those raisins, dog. Alright, let's see here. Okay, you kept the pattern. Drastically changed colors. He's now white with pink. Cool. Wonder if that's ancestral from milk. Shrek, you ready to mutate? This pie, Shrek. Shrek likes pie, right? Bradley. Simply got larger. Thank you for popping out a capsule before you die, Mistake. Thank you. Oh my goodness, no. Here we go. Dog is getting very old. Okay. Didn't we just breed dog? No, it wasn't dog. Alright, before dog dies, we'll breed him with bread, I guess. No wings at all. Alright. It should be pretty straightforward here. Oh! There's the wings. Whoa, pink! Seems like green always shows up out of nowhere in the... Now we have plenty of the party pattern. Guess we'll go with this one. But he got weird eyeballs. No. Brown. That's different. His wings are a weird color. What stability are we at? Okay. 34%. Sky blue, baby blue. They have very downturned snouts. These dogs. Like basically 90-degree snouts. Very interesting. Okay. I do like this shade of blue. I think we've lost all the patterns. We're at 9%. This is probably our last one. I like this shade of blue. Yep. I think the furthest I got past 0% is 18. You have to get lucky. Alright. I'll eat this burrito and then I'll play some Deep Rock with RD, Kumi, and DJ. Alright. Fertilized egg. Hi, Fiverr. I do like it, Fiverr. I've only played it... Well, only played the season stuff one session last Thursday, so I'm still getting through the seasonal assignments, but it's very cool. I really like that it's like fossilized hunks of resin. Very fun. It's very fun. Okay. Now straight. Upturned it. Yeah, Jones a bit now. Yeah. He's very big. He's an adult now. Okay. Noodles. All right. Those raisins. That's a lot of dirt. Mercury. Okay. Putting mercury in storage. Okay. Whew. Okay.